Hello everybody and welcome to a special video. Um, as you may recognize, I want to talk about something that's related to my game. It's the Errors in OS game. It's called Animate OS 2026 edition. There might be some few changes in the meantime, but you'll see it in a minute. Now, as you may recognize and heard before, you can tell some people you may recognize that that person, the one that people made the person that they made the operating system, or by the I'm not sure who that person is, but I have to know who that is, either which I believe it's has been confirmed recently on the account, which some people know about the one that he made this like when it's all happened here. So I want to talk about what happened earlier, about like 5 months ago or a year ago, when, as you may recognize, on November 4th, 2024, some of you guys recognize UC, as you can tell. I'll show you guys real quick about the game compared to the one I made, which is called Windows Chuck the Hand Puppet Edition, compared to the new game. You'll see it in a minute. So I'm going to show you guys a video clip about that operating system they made. So I'm going to project to you guys on the other account, so you'll see what that means to you. So I'm going to go here. So I'll show you guys a video clip, but I will not be showing you guys a few minutes here. So I'll show you a video real quick about you guys. You'll see it in a minute. But however, some of you guys, if you are concerned about the changes, you're gonna see it in a minute, because some people think it's a bit cringe. So you'll see a few changes during the onward time. Now, I'll show you what it looks like back then, because some people may recognize about what happened, because some people may recognize that the operating system, like Windows CHP edition, which was confirmed by the owner, which Chuck the Hamburger was owned by the well-known record guy 626, which I will explain in the meantime. And as we recognize, as you can tell, this was inspired by Kirarami Coded Studios and Wesley TRV for some of the parts and the lines, and especially the graphics. So I'll show you guys what it looked like earlier. So I'm going to show you guys. I'll present to the entire screen so I can show you. Here's what it looked like earlier. I'm going to go here and I'll watch the trailer, and you'll see it in a minute, and I'll show you the video on the teaser trailer.
Hello guys, it's me, Chucky the Hand Puppet, and today, I made my own operation system called Windows Chucky the Hand Puppet Edition, aka Chucky OS. This game is inspired by Barney OS 2019 edition by Cairo Rami Kalu OS 2024 edition by Coded Studios. I need to take revenge on Barney and Human. To play this game, you need to talk to me or something, or uninstall my OS. If you like to prank your friends, go ahead and play it on the Game Jolt website. The name of the developer is Caleb's Games Yup. As you can see, it's a PowerPoint game, so you need to install Microsoft PowerPoint to play this game. If you are having trouble or don't know how to, ask a parent or grown-up to help you. Now go ahead and download it for free. I'll see you there.
Well, well. Looks like some of the victims are never getting away from me. These victims start to piss me off, all thanks to these people. But now, I am back again as Windows Ivan Louis Animate Edition. AKA Ivan Louis Animate OS 2026 Edition.
Oh no. Now, I'm getting screwed.
Now, as recognized by the title, there are some few things I want to cover up today. Is about the operating system that people may recognize. Now, according to the owner, which some people know because the Unigame logo that you saw at the in the trailer, that's Kylo Rami's one, but it used to be there, but not anymore. Because sometimes on that game you may recognize as the hang on a sec. Sorry about that. I want to talk about something real quick. Um, some of you guys may notice before about these things. You see, there's a few changes, and some of the lines are different. Let me just close that out. We're not going to focus on this one right now. We're focusing on the operating system called Animate OS. I'll show you guys a few changes in the meantime, but I'll show you guys real quick about the few changes into the thing. Whoops, not OBS. Not this game. Right here. Not OBS. Get out. Now, as you can see, there are some few improvements. You see the minute. There are some improvements and changes at the meantime. As you can tell, this is what it looked like. Some of you guys know, as you can see, and as you can tell, the advertisements might be fake to you, and as you can tell, if you see this right there, because you can tell the profile pictures are seen in the pictures layout, or maybe because some people know. I may have to like, I'm not sure if we're gonna do that, or maybe so. There might be some improvements, like this one right here, like this one right here. Let me fix that real quick. As you can tell, Corda Epic's profile picture is seen on the screen, if you guys know. And as you can tell, you can see the start menu is much similar to the one in Wesley Rhino S3, which I can't show you that video because I don't want something like that. And my voice is Eric because of due to my yelling voice, as you can tell. Um, you can see at the point when you click on one of the buttons, you see at the meantime how it looked like earlier. So I'm going to compare it, but I'll have to mute myself when we install the operating system, how it looks like. So this is what it looked like. Here's a little bit of comparison to the one in KaiOS and by Code Studios, and this is what it looked like earlier. Let me just move it up to you guys can see. I'll show you the comparisons right here. Here's the one that Caleb Awesome did earlier. He made this around like in the last 2 years. This is the original person. You may recognize the person's name, but you have to recognize on the screen. It only has a few apps right here. Has host stuff, but the only thing the little difference is like the time, which I don't think it's at 10 a.m. So it feels like Windows Vista theme. And the color scheme, as you can tell, the default wallpapers are much similar to the same or thing like this one. Unlike this, as you can see. As you can tell, the picture, as you may see, Let me show you a few differences. I'll compare it to you guys, see if you guys can see it. Here's Windows Check the Hand Puppet Edition. Here's the original game. It has a Windows XP themed, and it has like a Windows XP theme. This one right here, that has a dark wallpaper, dark Windows 11 wallpaper, and this one is the Windows 11 theme wallpaper. But I want to show you guys a little differences here. As you can tell, um, it is much different than the originality. Instead of having, because as you can tell in the installation, it said, "Are you sure you want to install Windows?" and my name will be on the screen instead of displaying as that. So anyway, continue on with the stuff. It has the same thing as KOS 2024 edition and C Windows CT HP edition, aka Chucky OS, except they have the Steam logo. And as you can tell, the screen of death looks different, and some of the lines are much different when they said, and there's a reason. In the music tab, or in the Skype, it looks different. I'll show you guys real quick what the difference is, but I can't play them because I don't want YouTube to give me a copyright claim about this one. So I'll show you guys real quick. Here's what it looks like. This is what it looks like here compared to this one. I'll show you the little comparisons. Here's this one. Here's this game. This is the one that they made. Here's the one that Caleb also made. It looks different, as you can tell. It says it's Goof by. Oh my gosh, that's that background. Hold on a sec. Anyway, sorry about that. My mom is in the background. Anyways, continuing where we left off is a few changes, as you can see. As you can tell in the Caillou OS 2024 edition, it has the Caillou theme song. In Chuck the Hand Puppet edition, the music is Goof, but mine, the 2026 edition, is Golden. It's all of these are Count of Kids related. And as you can tell, I'm on fire. When someone say, because this is cancer and stupid, like I said, uh, according to the one they said, there might be some thoughts. So I'll leave it down if you want to watch that the owner who made the game or whatever this is. So you see like a minute. Um, you'll see a few changes. Some might be loud, as you can tell. There are some few improvements the than Caleb Awesome's thing. As you can see, the picture looks much different. As you you can tell. These are the pictures we have right here. These are all the things that is related to my content, including the ones right here. Me and the former well-known. As you can see, if you see on my Spotify playlist in the Iron Pictures playlist, both the Holiday Spirit and the normal one, it looks different because you can tell in the Christmas one, looks like we are singing, but that one right here is much similar, and this right here, that's the demo and the sleep playlist I created. That's the picture I made. The settings looks almost identical to the one in Windows Chuck the Hand Puppet Edition, except with a few improvements, which is displaying as Windows IOA E instead of Windows whatever. So anyways, as you can tell, it says change background color scheme. So, and you can see as you say this, it will say that it says you can have Wi-Fi only. I'll show you the one in Kai Army OS 2. This is the person before this game got deleted. Here's what it looks like earlier. I'll compare it to the one. in mine. See? See that? Look. Look at the differences. Anyways, like I said, the opening looks different, and the startup sound is different as well, because you can hear the Windows Server 2003 UK startup sound, while the other ones uses like the theme music and the Windows XP, which you may recognize. But I'll show you guys the little differences. In the meantime, you will see a few you see a few things, but I'm not gonna bother playing the 2022 edition, 2024 edition, because I don't want it's gonna make me cringe off. It's gonna make me cringe the hell out of me. So I'll show you guys how it looks like earlier, and I'll compare it to the one in 2000 from 2000 to the current one. So I'll mute myself, and you'll see in a minute. You'll see a few improvements than the originality. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. You can tell the opening looks different. As you can tell, the opening is different because you can see it'll say Windows will be restarting in 10 seconds instead of having this one right here. Let me show you again. Let me show you the game that Cairo Remy made back in 2018 or 2019, I believe. This is what it looks like. And see, it says Windows will be restarting in 10 seconds because I cannot see it. Let me just move that. Let me move that character out of the way. It's right there. See that? It says Windows will be restarting in 10 seconds. So that's what it looked like. This is what it looks like now. As you can see, it has now been improved. So yeah, and you can tell the boot screen looks different. Some of the parts are taken from Caleb Awesome's Windows CHTP HP edition. I'll compare it to the one after I'm done finished talking. So I'll play the first. I'll play the Chucky. I'll play the opening one on Windows Chucky the Hamper edition, and then we can move on to the one I made. You'll see new brief preview than Windows Chucky the Hamper edition. It will look different as a meantime. And the wallpaper changing scene will be different as well. So anyways, I'll go ahead and stop chit-chatting and then let the one to begin.
Windows Chucky the Hand Puppet Edition, that's what it stands for. Hey, you are not allowed to click no, that's it. I'm clicking yes for you. Hey, you are not allowed to close my installation. Now I removed close button. Wow, it's done. Now click on the restart button to restart. That's it. If you don't restart your computer, I will do it for you. Welcome to Windows Chucky the Hand Puppet Edition setup. Please set up your account. You can only have my profile picture. No other profile pictures, and that's all. Congratulations, you finished the Windows Chucky the Hand Puppet Edition setup. Now, please wait. Welcome to Windows Chucky the Hand Puppet Edition. If you need help, just tell me, and I will help you. No, you can only have the default wallpaper and color scheme, and that's final. Okay, fine, just don't yell at me or kill me. I will change the wallpaper and color scheme for you. How about this?
Now the next one is very much different. Some of the scenes might be different to you guys. Here's the current one.
I did that. Because you are not allowed to click no. But now, it's too late. I'm clicking yes for you.
Hey, you better not click close. For that, I will move close button. Now shut up and put your mouth on the table.
Wow. It's done. This computer will restart completely after 10 seconds. Welcome to Ivan Louie Animate OS, also known as Windows Ivan Louie Animate Edition. Please set up your account. I'm sorry. But some of these idiots are trying to steal my other profile pictures. This is the only one I have. Sorry about that. Well done. You have finished setting up Windows Ivan Louie Animate Edition, aka Ivan Louie Animate OS. Now, you have to wait to install it. Please wait. Welcome to Windows Ivan Louie Animate Edition, aka Ivan Louie Animate OS. If you need help, let me know by telling me so I can help you.
No, you can only have default wallpaper, and that's final.
Okay, okay, okay. Fine. Just, please don't yell at me, kill me, or do something bad to me. I will change the wallpaper and color scheme for you. How about this?
As you can tell, the few differences about the things, as you recognize, is a few things. I'll show you guys. The few differences is this wallpaper looks much different than the one I made. You can see it looks like this one, like this. I'm not gonna bother opening up the sky because some people know, and Kirami is seen as well. So, and the songs look again. I'm not gonna bother opening up music because I don't want YouTube to give me a copyright claim. And when you press the pause button, look at the differences here. It says now playing. It will say now paused. I did make a few improvements than Windows Chuck the Hand Puppet Edition, which is now improved rather than this operating system made by Caleb Awesome, or aka Caleb Games. There are some improvements than the originality. But the only thing is the setup. It confirms to say profile pictures, but this one right here, it will say profile picture instead of pictures, and it will display on the screen. Um, the lines are much different than Chuck the Hand Puppets. You can see it has been improved recently. It has been finally improved than the other operating systems. You see a few changes than this one. It has been improved than Windows Chuck the Hand Puppet Edition, but this one is even better, as you can tell. And you can tell the screen looks different, and as you can tell, the guide is the same thing, and this guy here, this guide, you may recognize is that's me. As you can tell, I use this one right here, like, and some people know, how do you do that? I go to design, format, and I use this one. So, what you see to me is a few changes in the meantime, which you may recognize. It has the same thing, same as when it's checking the Hamburger edition, except it's different because it has a different wallpaper. Instead of having a dark wallpaper, it has a light Windows 11 wallpaper. It looks like this this is how it looked like in CH Chuck the Hamburger edition. Here's what it looks like here. Now, as you can tell, the start menu is much similar to what's a Vine OS 3, but I'll show you only a still picture because I don't want to show you a full thing like that because I don't want somebody to do something on me. So I'll show you guys how it looks like. I'll show you what it looked like here. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick, and I'm not gonna bother playing the video here because I don't want to get a copyright claim as well. Here's what it looks like here. I'll compare it to the one on my upcoming thing. As you can tell, it looks much different than this one because it has my thing like that and the start menu compared to this one, the Wesley Vine OS 3 by Wesley TRV, which has the letter W on the bottom, and the color scheme looks different as well, and the applications are much identical. But I can show you real quick that compares to this one. That looks like this. It looks like it's identical. As you can see, the apps has the same thing as the new apps, has brand new apps than Wesley Vine OS 3, as you see on the screen. As you can tell, it has been improved. rather than Wizard of Rhino S3, there are some improvements than the other original, so you'll see it in the meantime. The only thing the difference is the screen of death, which is now a black screen of death instead of having it blue, and it'll say your device instead. And the reason might be heard depending on the time, and as you can tell, the apps will be shown on the bottom. You see the bottom right here. Um, at the meantime, you'll hear something a little bit different here. So parts of the scenes is much improved than Windows Server 2003, as you can see right here. I'll play it to you guys in a little bit compared to the one that's on the left, the Windows Chuck and Hamper edition, which I'm gonna play. I'll show you how it looks like here. I'll show you guys real quick about a few improvements than this one. I'll play it to you guys, and you'll see what the difference is on the screen. And like I said, I won't touch or do anything right now while the video is playing. So while audio is playing here, so I'll discuss about it in the meantime later.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Don't know what happened to the video app. Welcome back, user.
The few changes improvements is that when only it happens when they say welcome back user, so you hear welcome back user, and some of the reasons might be heard depending on what the reason, like what happened to the videos app or something like that. So yeah, moving alongside the others is the few improvements than this one, than record guide, than this. I'm sorry, than this photo app. It's much different than the last time. As you can tell, the pictures looks identical. Has the profile picture and the settings looks identical than the ones. Uh, First of all, in the beginning, what did I see right here? Did I see a Chrome OS background? What did I see? Let me compare it to the one in the current one that I will be releasing. As you can tell, the colors are different than this one. The lock screen different because you can tell. Look at this. This reminds me of Coded Studios. Like when the part goes to the when it goes to the boot screen, it reminds me of Coded Studios' Windows 11 startup screens. And as much earlier in the startup in the parts right here, I can compare the differences. Here's what the boot up screen looks like in CTHP. Here's what it looks like now. You can tell the boot screen is much identical to the one in Caillou OS 2024 edition by Coded Studios. There are some improvements in the others. So anyways, without further ado, I don't want to waste any time. And after setting up, it will just do something like that, and the screen will show up on the side, displaying my stuff right here and something like that. You will see a few improvements than this one, their logo, and this one. The profile pictures will look identical than the Chuck A. Hamper edition to the one that I'll be releasing later, or depending on the time. There might be some few improvements and changes. Is we need to like fix the parts of the slides. I need to like fix them in every single slide because sometimes we may experience bugs during the parts. You can see right here. Let me show you. You can see some of them may work, but sometimes it may not. Because sometimes we may experience issues when people are trying to play our game, or the originality. So you see it the minute. You can see how it looks like. The start menu looks much identical, and be aware because when you click the end button, you'll hear an F bomb. So be careful because sometimes an F bomb will be heard when you click on the end button. So be aware of that. And when you click the recycle bin, uh, you hear something like you hear the dramatic. It's much improved. It's much more improved than KOL Awesome's Windows Check the Hand Puppet Edition. You're gonna see it the minute. It has been improved than the other operating systems. You will see it the minute. Here's this one. As you can see, as you can tell, it has been a little bit of changes. Some I have to improve is the thing right here, which I need to like fix it. It's like, as you can see, when you click on paint, it'll show it to the wrong one. So we're gonna fix that right here. And sometimes some of them may not function because sometimes I may lead into problems and issues when you guys open any of the applications on the screen, like for example, music or some other applications like this. So yeah, and some may not function properly well. So like I said, some I have to change and some might have to be improved. Some I have to fix and some I need to like fix something to the thing. So I'll keep you guys up to date about the few changes. Some I have to fix and some I have to improve. I need to improve something to one of the files and the games as well. You'll see the meantime, you will see a few improvements than this one. You will see it the minute. You will see a few changes than the originality. Stay tuned, everybody. I'm going to release more of them. Some I have to fix something like fixing the. Um, I need to like. I'll go ahead and recap for a little bit in the meantime, and I'll go and I'm thinking about I can release it later. So um, I'll be doing the full game later, but I'm not sure when I'm going to do that, and I'll be releasing the trailer for Ivan Aaron OS 2026 edition when I do a recap. Some I'll let you guys know after I'm done because sometimes I need to like fix something. I need to fix the parts in the when you guys click the close button because when you click close on Skype or any other things like this or Steam, like let me say Steam or Google or whatever you say. Um, yeah, I think some people know about that. So don't maybe get frustrated with you. Um, when it says web page blocked, which you can see, we need to like improve something. I need to fix something to the stuff I need to finish up, and then we can go ahead. I can go ahead and publish it. I'll keep you guys up to date for you, and I'll let you guys when everything's all clear up and good to go. Some I need to like fix it so I can keep you guys all up to date. So if you have any thoughts about the game after I publish it, please let me know, and I'll be appreciated. So as you can tell, if you click the close button, it will direct you to settings. So I'll be mindful of that. So yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So if you have any thoughts about the games or some that I mentioned, please leave me a comment, and I'll try my best and respond to your messages. So in the meantime, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. I'll see you next time.